Hey guys, I'm Coast Caleb. Oh, I just broke some. Hey guys, I'm Coast Caleb. Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna try and say that really fast from now on. um, Today I'll be showing you how to make this contraption. And if you're probably wondering, ooh, what is a villager vending machine? As you can see here, we got a lot of villagers. And yeah, let's just say I want that third one. This one right there. That one. Say I want him. So I go over here and I click page 5. And the reason it's page 5 and not 3 is because on Xbox it only lets you cycle through a few pages. So let's say page 5. Now, you hear some clockwork in the background, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And see how 5 is selected right there? So, once I do that, I just press this button to call the villager down, since I agreed on page 5. And as we wait, we should see that same villager. And he has some trades for us. Now, of course, those trades aren't good because it's not survival, but as you can see, that was the third villager. Now, let's say I don't like this guy. Let's say, go back to your booth. I want to trade with someone else, right? Because, I mean, you could call in another villager, but it'd just be really complicated. So, let me just send him back up. And you see, he goes up the spiral, goes over, and this little contraption here puts him right back into his booth. And then the minecart change. Now, the reason I only did 4 of these, when you can see there's like a ton of contraption work, is really because I'm lazy. And yeah, it's really hard. It's hard but simple, and it's kind of easy to do. So you're probably wondering, how do you make this thing? First, you need this book. You need a book with exactly 15 pages. As you can see there, I wrote 15. And what this does is, behind your little lectern here, it has to be a lectern. Behind it, you put a block, and then you put a redstone comparator. And this redstone comparator will run a whole redstone line through. And what you want to do is, underneath this second layer of redstone, you want to put redstone repeaters facing this way at 3 ticks. It always has to be at 3 ticks, because otherwise it wouldn't be on timing. And then after you do that, you just want another line of repeaters going this way, but that varies. And right beside that, you want some redstone torches going all along that, and then above that is just some redstone torches. And then now we get into that stuff. So this is our chooser. Let's say I want the first villager. Well, this redstone torch will light up, and then that piston will extend. So then, how does the button work? Well, once you press the button, this sends a redstone signal through, and you get here. That chooser thing will bring up a block, and when you press the button, the repeater will go through the block into a dropper, which in turn will go with this observer. And when the dropper shoots, the observer clicks, and you go on a whole redstone line. And you can do this for a while until you reach 15, because apparently 15 is the limit. Now, there was a mistake here, and I wouldn't call it a mistake, but more of a bug. Whenever you flip through pages, it skips a page right here. Now, every 4 pages it does this for some reason, so just be careful about that. Other than that, it's a pretty simple design. So outrunning from the observers is a redstone repeater. And this redstone repeater will send a line of redstone to get rid of this redstone torch, like unlight it. And then that redstone torch will make a chain all the way up to this. And this is keeping our villagers trapped in a little cage thing. And once that happens, once it goes up, the villagers fall down, and it has to be slanted like this. And I suppose you use a redstone, or was it? Detector rail. Sorry about that. Suppose you want to use a detector rail on this, so you can run another line of redstone. But for now, let's talk about this. Once this goes up, the slanted minecart will go down. It will hit this wall, rebound, and then it will go to a line of stuff. And you also have to keep this going down, because if not, these villagers will just fall on flat things and they won't move. So it goes all the way over to here. And here is where you trade with them. And it's the same mechanism as before. It's slanted down, and when you press the lever, it goes back up. Correct? And then you want to spiral all the way up, and over. Now, as you can see, none of this line is facing a minecart boost. And that is because of your detector rail. This detector rail powers a redstone line, which then turns off this redstone torch, which turns on that, turns off that, turns on that, turns off that, turns on that, turns off that, and then it goes to this repeater. And this repeater will, once it's turned on, since it's turned off, and when the minecart's off, once it's turned on, it will switch that. And for example, if I call number 1, if I call that, as you can see, the redstone repeater will turn on, and the minecart changes to this little booth. So when I bring him back up, he will go to his little booth. And that's a pretty simple design as well. And this part is the hardest for me. Hopefully it's not for you guys. But that's pretty much it. Sorry if I was way too fast. Special shout out to Iscal85, and his works. He actually did this on PC, and it was a really cool design. Sadly, with us Xbox players, we can't do that. But you can make up this design on PC too, and it does work. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's this part's compact. It's kind of compact, okay? It still takes up a lot of space. But yeah, the spiral is pretty easy as well. Nothing special. Yeah, it's kind of useless. I mean, trading hall is kind of better. But like, if you really want to just make a really cool design, really cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is just for design, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And yeah.